Manjari's Anagatta Seva is very, very rare. Generally, everybody know the Sab Srimati Radhika under the guidance of Rupamanjari. Rupamanjari Seva, Anagatta Seva. Anagatta Seva? Sab Srimati Radhika under the guidance of Rupamanjari. Now, Bhaktivinoda Thakur Saptam Goswami, in his one article, he also wrote, Sab Srimati Radhika under guidance of Ananga Manjari. Why? Because Ananga Manjari, she is very close to Srimati Radhika. And another thing also, blood relationship with Srimati Radhika. Even Ananga Manjari, she gives her own kunja to Srimati Radhika. In the middle of, one day I told you, Radha Kunda. 8 corners of Srimati, 8 corners of Radha Kunda. 8 Sakhis are there. Who are 8 Sakhis? Lalita, Vishakha, Sudevi, Chitra, Champaklata, Indureka, Tungavidya. Eight cities. And also they are in the every Manjari Kunja. But Ananga Manjari is Kunja in the middle of Radha Kunja. That is Kunja's name is called Sananda Dukkada Kunja. Fala. You understood or not?
I was telling someone about you that I just heard that in Radhakunda,
What did I say?
you have the 8 main kunjas of the 8 of the sakis.
No, Radha Kunda is 8 corners, you know.
8 corners of Radhakunda, you have the kunjas, and in the middle you have Sananda Dukkada Kunja.
That Sananda Sukhada Kunja actually that is called Ananga Manjari's Kunja. And that Kunja and Ananga Manjari, she offered that Kunja to Srimati Radhika. Maybe your question will come, how will go in the middle of Radha Kunda? Because every, where is water. Then Yogamaya, she arranged one very nice, beautiful bridge. Very confident. So that means everybody cannot cross and go there. They very Radha Krishna, they are meeting together and many kinds of Sambhogmaya Leela going on there. Voila.
Falou que no Radhakunda, nas suas 8 margens, existem esses 8 kunjas que são das astas sáficas. E no meio do Radhakunda tem o Sananda Dukkada Kunja, que pertence a Ananga Manjari. E aí pode surgir uma pergunta, né? Por que ela cedeu esse kunja para Srimati Radhika? Eu não escutei o resto.
Primeiro a Dede perguntou se a Ananga Manjari ela se encontra com Krishna independentemente. E aí o Gurudeva falou que não. Ele falou, Bhaktivinoda Thakur no artigo unidirecionada a Srimati Radhika, que Bhaktivinoda Thakur explica isso num artigo. E aí ele começou a falar dessa parte dos 8 cantos, do Radhakunda, das Astasaki, que acabou de falar já.
Isso ele falou que aquelas pessoas são muito afortunadas, elas vão fazer serviço de Radhika sob a orientação de Ananga Manjari. E o comum é que a gente escuta Rupa Anugatya Vajan, que você faz o serviço de Radhika sob a orientação de Rupa Manjari. Mas aqueles que são muito afortunados, eles vão, Bhaktivinoda Thakur escreveu no artigo que eles vão servir Srimati Radhika sob a orientação de Ananga Manjari. Por quê? Porque a Ananga Manjari, ela é muito querida e próxima de Srimati Radhika, ela é a irmã mais nova e ela tem uma relação sanguínea. Então aqueles que são muito afortunados vão fazer esse tipo de serviços. E aí ele começou vão explicar sobre os 8 cantos do Radha Kunda, no meio tem o Sananiskada Kunda, que é o Kunda de Ananga Mandiri. E aí pode surgir essa pergunta, como é que Radha Krishna vão poder se encontrar ali? Yoga Maya ela fez um arranjo para que uma ponte muito bela fosse construída para eles poderem entrar ali.
Understand? Huh? Because Manjari's mood is what? One pointed with Srimati Radhika. That is Sanskrit word that is called Radhika Nishta. They always one pointed with Srimati Radhika. What is your question?
So, Ananga Manjari, I just want some clarification in this very inconceivable. Ananga Manjari is sister of Srimati Radhika, but also same as Balaram Prabhu is. I was told that Balaram Prabhu's Manjari form is Ananga Manjari. So is this correct or no? Is there some connection between
Baladev
Thakur and Ananga
Baladev Prabhu, she also served to Srimati Radhika with Madhurya Bhav. That time, Ananga entered in the body of Ananga Manjari and served this. Because Baladev Prabhu, from the Baladev Prabhu, he cannot serve to Srimati Radhika. This is our Siddhanta. Aprakrita, transcendental world, everything is possible, impossible. Our material conception is thinking how Baladev Prabhu is male form and served to Srimati Radhika. But in there, Baladev Prabhu entered in the body of Ananga Manjari. Then can serve to Srimati Radhika. Madhurya Rasa. Acha, understand? Learn some slokas, very nice. They didn't understand. Or who has question? Okay.
Gurudeva disse que o humor das manjaris é de ser unidirecionadas a Srimati Radhika. E a palavra em sânscrito para isso era Adekanista. Então, o Prabhu perguntou, existe alguma conexão entre Baladeva Prabhu e Ananga Manjari? Porque eu ouvi falar que Baladeva Prabhu é Ananga Manjari. Então, Gurudeva respondeu que, na verdade, Baladeva Prabhu serve em todas as raças. E ele não pode servir Srimati Radhika em Madhurya Rasa diretamente no corpo de Baladeva Prabhu. Então ele entra no corpo de Ananga Manjari, porque tudo é possível no mundo espiritual. Nós não podemos pensar com a nossa concepção material. Quando Baladeva Prabhu quer servir Srimati Radhika, ele entra no corpo de Ananga Manjari. Ele disse, aprenda alguns versos sobre isso e aí um dia você vai compreender.
Understand? Or who has question?
Alguém tem pergunta?
No, we are not using Rudraksha. Rudraksha is what? Very hard, not soft. Tulasi is very soft. And Tulasi is very nearest dearest of Krishna. For this regard, Tulasi she is called Krishna Priya. If you use Rudraksha, then your heart would be also as like Rudra. Rudra, understand? What is Rudra?
Anger.
Anger. Rudra Murti. Rudra Murti means very anger form. Sometimes you are angry or not? Angry with me or not?
No.
Sometimes. Angry with whom?
With my mind.
Your mind.
Everybody angry.
You will not tell. This is your confidential thing, you will not tell. She knows. Huh? He is sometimes angry or not? Huh? Huh? Ah, that thing you are not saying. Huh? You also angry with him? Sometimes. Sometimes. Sometimes, anytime, no times. Long times, many times. Eh? Sometimes, anytime, long time, or
All time.
other time, all time,
No, no. Short time, short time.
short time, short
Short time.
time, many times. Eh? Vrindavan Parikar. Yeah. Huh? What are you?
You told me that Ishvara Puripada is the master of Guru of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When they met, there was a Harikatha there also, or how it was like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu listening a Harikatha from Ishvara Puripada before the Diksha.
What is he?
He's saying Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took initiation from Ishvara Puripad. So when they met together, what happened in that occasion? He's asking if Ishvara Puripad was telling Harikatha to Mahaprabhu or what happened.
Are sadhus, this is the sadhu's spontaneous nature to speak Harikatha. Not everything are written in otherwise Shastra will be big. Sadhu's nature, Sabhav. And if you say Hare Krishna, who is Hare Krishna automatically starts to speak Harikatha. Understand? Or sadhu always speaking mundane katha. So, these are two wrong. So, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nimai he met with Ishwar Puripad, then Ishwar Puripad started to speak Harikatha. Understand these things. Another also, Ishwar Puripad, I think once he also came in Navadvip Dham. That katha is yours. It's a nice sweet pastime. Ishwar Puripad, he wrote one grantha. Yeah, I think so this. And Krishna book, something this. That time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was performing this lila that is called Vidyar Vilas. Vidyar Vilas, understand? He is as like Nimai Pandit, you know, giving instruction to all the Shastra, teaching to the others. That is called Vidyar Vilas. Especially Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gave instruction of Sanskrit grammar. Because that is called Vyakaran Shastra. And understand? And also Nyay. Nyay means logic. And that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was very expert. Nabbo Nyay. Understand? Because that time Navadvip Dham is called the Oxford of India. Understand these things. And that Nabbanaya actual first manifest in Bihar, one place. And then coming in Navadvip Dham. So, everybody afraid from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nimai. He is very expert about Nabbo Nyay. Nabbo Nyay. Nabbo Nyay means that, what is it called?
Debate.
The
Logic.
logic is a new philosophy is giving. For this regard, that is called Nabbo Nyay. Just give an example. Goat has beard. You have beard, you are goat. They are giving this example. Understand? So you cannot defeat, because In Panini Vyakaran, I will tell you, understand what you will speak. And one grammar, very ancient grammar, Sanskrit grammar, or Sanskrit philosophy Shastra, that is called Panini Vyakaran. That grammar is very hard to understand. But Mahaprabhu was very expert. And according to that, the sutra, Mahaprabhu very easy to establish. Just I told. And you have, no, goat has beard. And who has beard? He also goat. Well, how to this? Then according to Panini Vyakaran, they establish this way. For this regard, Jiva Goswami Pad, he manifested another Sanskrit grammar that is called Harinamamrita Vyakaran. Understand? Harinamamrita Vyakaran. And generally, Mandan people, school, college, they are learning Vyakaran Kaumadi. Kaumadi Vyakaran. But what is his name? Jiva Goswami Pad, he manifested what Vyakaran? Harinamamrita Vyakaran. Understand? And few years, I study only 2 years Harinamrita Vyakaran. If you know the Vyakaran, at least 3 years. 3 years course. How many years? 3 years course. I did only 2 years. But Vyakaran, Panini Vyakaran I did not. Harinamrita Vyakaran, 2 years I did. Jiva Goswami Pad wrote this Grantha. And all the Vaishnava words in there. This thing. Ordinary school, college in India, they also teaching the Vyakaran, that is called Vyakaran Kaumadi. This is another. Vyakaran Kaumadi. So why I am thinking? Because Panini Vyakaran, this is very hard. And one Mandan great philosopher, he named called Panini Rishi. He wrote this Sanskrit grammar. And so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was very expert in Panini Vyakaran. And he learned, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Bhagavan, just he learned from Navvanaya. And according to Panini Sutra, he established these things. In this way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he defeat all the Panditas. Understand? Even Keshav Kashmir is a great Digvijay Pandit. And Mahaprabhu very easy defeat. Hola Portuguese. Rudraksha. Rudraksha means what? If you take Rudraksha, then your Rudra Murti will come.
Prabhu perguntou se os Vaishnavas
Hã?
E Gurudeva disse que não, porque a Rudraksha, aquela conchinha, né, que ela é muito dura, ela não é macia como a Tulasi. A Tulasi é muito querida por Krishna, por isso ela se chama Krishna Priya. Então Gurudeva perguntou, vocês ficam bravos às vezes? Ficam bravos comigo ou ficam bravos com os outros? Ele brincou com um casal aqui, que às vezes algumas vezes fica bravo, toda vez fica bravo, um pouquinho fica bravo, mas sempre fica bravo, né? Então a gente não usa a Rudraksha, senão essa Rudra Murti, essa ira vai surgir no nosso coração. Depois o Prabhu perguntou sobre o relacionamento de Mahaprabhu com Ishvara Puripada. Mahaprabhu recebeu a iniciação de Ishvara Puripada e ele perguntou, ele falava Harikatha para Mahaprabhu? E Gurudeva respondeu que Harikatha, falar Harikatha é a natureza espontânea dos sadhus. Nem tudo está escrito no Shastra, senão os Shastras iam ficar muito grandes. Mas, naturalmente, Ishvara Puripada, ele veio a Navadvipa e ele escreveu um livro que se chama Shri Krishna alguma coisa, que Gurudeva também não lembrou o nome. E aí, porque Mahaprabhu nessa época ele estava nesse humor de Vidya Vilasa, né? Ele era um pandit, então ele sempre estudava a gramática sânscrita, Navanyaya, que é essa lógica, e também essa Vyakarana.
New logic, yeah? That's called
Nova
Nabbo, no, new logic.
É porque lá em Navadvipa era considerado a Oxford da Índia, né? Primeiro começou em Bihar, depois foi para Navadvipa. E aí tem essa Navanyaya que diz...
Actual, all these Vidya knowledge actual manifestation in Navadvip Dham. And we are going the place of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's place. That is called Vidyanagar.
Então todo esse conhecimento se manifestou a partir de Navadvipa Dham. E a gente vai lá no Parikrama, no local de Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, que se chama Vidyanagar. E também a Gurudeva disse que Mahaprabhu, ele era muito, obviamente, Bhagavan, ele aprendeu esse Panini Vyakarana, que é muito difícil, né, muito complicado, mas com muita facilidade ele estabelecia a filosofia. Tanto que ele derrotou até mesmo o Keshav Kashmir, que era o maior pandita da Índia na época, com muita facilidade. E depois ele disse que Jiva Goswami, ele estabeleceu uma nova lógica, uma nova gramática sânscrita, que é Harinamrita Vyakarana. Gurudeva disse que estudou durante 2 anos, é preciso estudar 3, mas ele estudou 2 anos, e as escolas comuns na Índia ensinam esse Kaumati Vyakarana. E foi isso, eu acho. Alguma coisa mais? Sim. Nessa lógica Navanyaya, né, eles usam um exemplo. Um bode tem barba, então se você tem barba, você é um bode. E aí, para poder refutar isso, foi criada essa nova lógica, esse Harinamrita Vyakarana. Ok?
Okay, chalo, finish. Then you're going to go her house, huh? Then Harikatha and Prasad.
Yeah.
Okay, chalo.